welcome back to Dollar Studios with another tutorial on Blender. So, without further ado, let's get started. So the very first thing we're going to try and make here is the lightsaber hilt itself, and then we'll work our way up. The very first thing you're going to want to do is click General, delete the default cube, and then click the top left corner, Add, click Add, and then click all the way down to Cylinder. On anything you add into your scene, you're going to want to right click and then click Shade Smooth. And then what you're going to want to do after that is duplicate the cylinders until you have a straight line of like 3 or 2 cylinders. Alright, now we're going to add 3 more cylinders to our scene. The next thing we're going to do is add a UV sphere, and we're going to make this like 3 disc shapes. So we are going to make it to size it down so it looks flatter and like it's still circular but just flat. And then yeah, let's make 3 of those real quick. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add a circle with a hole in the middle, I forgot what it's called, and then just size it down and match it with the geometry of the lightsaber that we already have. Alright, we're now going to add yet another cylinder and then just size it down to make the top cylinder of the entire lightsaber, I guess. Then get another circle, do the same thing we did to the 3 other circles at the bottom, and yeah. Then next thing we're going to do, add another circle, and then just flatten it to where it's just like a disc type shape, and then put it at the top. Now we're actually going to add a cube, and then size it down so it's like a smaller cube, and then match it the geometry with the lightsaber, and yeah, and then just match it with, put it like a little under the top of the lightsaber, and yeah. Let's go into pretty much the render view without the shading, and let's go and add some color to the lightsaber hilt. So the first thing we're gonna do is the copper, and then we're just gonna go for the rest of the hilt. Alright, one thing I forgot is the, like, where you turn on the lightsaber at the very bottom. And then, yeah, we'll just go on from there. Alright, next we're going to go into the shading tab and then delete the principled shader and then add in our glossy shader from the menu in the shader place. And then once we connect that with the surface, we just pretty much do that with every single one of the places that has metal. Pretty much everything that's not the black part of it. So yeah. Alright, now that we're actually done with the hilt itself, now it's time for the green blade. And yeah, let's get started. So pretty much all we're gonna do for the blade is we are going to make we're gonna extrude the top of the cylinder that we're just gonna add, and then we're going to add an emissions shader in the shader tab. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and goodbye.